Hey everyone! Today we're going to talk about my newest creation, which is Follow Your Heart postcards. They're all organized and sorted into the little sets, and I just want to take it slow with y'all and share about this really sweet new feature in the line that is Follow Your Heart Oracle. So yeah, like literally I have made the Follow Your Heart Oracle deck. Some of you may know it. It just turned 3 in October. Into postcards. Into stationery. Oh, I got the rainbows coming in from the window. And that's the front and that's the back of just one, but there are 24 of them. So yeah, if there are stationery lovers, snail mail enthusiasts in the chat, say what up. This is the root chakra set that I'm holding up right now. If you know me, you know I am what I just said. I am a stationery lover. I am a snail mail enthusiast. Once upon a time I was tidy tour. I was like office supply obsessed. I was planner girl to the max. I am still journal girl to the max. I really love the physical celebration of like creativity. So yeah, I'm really like entering this phase of life and of course the season turning from fall into winter of like slow living and slow communication. Earlier in the year, I wasn't on Instagram so much. I actually took it upon myself to like put my time and energy into Pinterest. That platform feels so good to me. It feels so creative. It feels so slow and like safe to my nervous system. And so as we're like turning in and tucking in for winter and yet also still celebrating each other and community, I felt like postcards were the perfect like pairing for that type of life. It's intentional communication for slow living, and I am most definitely on that train. So yeah, you know, these are ways that you can send messages that last. And that's just another like shift that I'm feeling. Hibernation, exactly, is like messages on here, stories on here, that stuff lasts for 24 hours. And or you have to like scroll back to find something. And I love this idea of sending a memo, sending a note, sending a congratulations, sending a condolence to someone that you love, and then being able to capture that and like keep it safe, which we'll talk a little bit more about the ways you could do that. I have some creative ideas for how you could do that. This is the solar plexus set, as you can see. I wonder if it's mirrored for you. Am I like backwards for you? That's interesting. So yeah, the art is obviously, maybe not so obviously, based on each of the 24 Follow Your Heart Oracle deck cards. Like it's truly copy paste extrapolated, but the design on the face is new, so it doesn't quite look like a card. For example, I was gonna try to find the same card, but I don't know if I can do it. But I don't have to rush because this whole conversation is truly about not rushing. It's about taking your time with things and letting them be great. Okay, thanks, Alina. So this is what a card looks like from the deck, and this is what one of the postcards look like. So there's a little bit different. I'm doing my new font that I'm really drawn to. And up close on the bottom, it reads, for this one at least, it says exhale lungs, which is a description of the symbolism. It reads symbol number 4. It's card number 4 in the deck. And then it also reads heart chakra, because each of the cards in the deck are either associated with one of the 7 major chakras or shadow work. So they all have this sort of like stamp on them of referencing to the deck, you know, their number, a description of their symbolism, and their chakra, which if someone didn't know the Follow Your Heart Oracle deck, that would give them a pretty good basis of information about the symbol. This time last year, it was actually Small Business Saturday last year, I gave a talk on the signs and symbolism stories from the deck, like all 24 symbols. I went into some of their history, and also what they meant to me when I was creating them and hand painting them. I did that at Confia Collective, but I also recorded it, and it's up on YouTube, so I'll have to direct y'all to that in my stories. But this is the heart chakra set, as you can see. And I like what I did with the numbering because I feel like it makes them a collectible item, right? Like, let's say you received one of these and you'd be curious to know, like, what in the deck could you collect or receive as something like special to cherish in your life. So cannabis is number 14. I love that. Forgiveness is number 6, and so on. I think that you could also like do a reading for a friend with the actual cards. Let's say you own the Follow Your Heart Oracle deck. You do a reading for someone. You get the rhythm card and you feel like they really connected with that message and they want to sit with that message a little longer, and you send them the actual postcard and you write them a specific message about that time in their life, and then they have that token, that like stamp of something, oh, good morning Priscilla, to come back to. So like the spread lives on. And that's kind of what my vision is with these, is they're also in a way not just postcards, but they're prints. They're mini prints. So they're 5 by 7, and I thought that was such a gorgeous size because to frame and to utilize as an art piece and commemorate that message that comes through. So I'm thinking either like frame them at your desk, or place them at the altar, or pin them to your vision board. Oh, look at my welly friends up in the chat. I love it. I love you. So I thought those were really sweet ideas of how to utilize these messages and these images. Yeah. So let's talk about the anatomy of the cards a little bit. I'll open the throat chakra set so I can show you that. So of course we have satisfaction, we have speak, and we have take direction in the blue tones for the throat chakra. And you are pretty familiar, most of you, with like how the deck looks. So what's interesting is the back. This was really fun to design. I wanted it to be simple and open and spacious, just like my deck is designed, simple and open and spacious. So we have the sender address here, we have the recipient address, and then a nice blank space, because of course the traditional thing to do would be to write, but I'm a doodly girl. I like to do my own art. Yeah, we are going worldwide. I actually have these set to ship just for the United States, but I'm open to changing that, and I also am recognizing what you're saying is like, you could write these to anyone. You could send these to anyone. Oh, I left my cutie stamps downstairs. I want to show y'all. I'll show you my stories. But it only takes one regular stamp to send these. They are like the oversized by 5 by 7, so to send them I would use a regular stamp. But then I got to do like a little postage here plate and put my logo. And then what reads on the bottom, it's the same on every card. So it says Follow Your Heart Oracle Collection. It is a collection. And it also reads my website, so if no one has any idea what this is about, they could look it up. And then also Bliss Be With You, which you know is my favorite tagline. So it's just sending that love and that bliss to someone that you love. And that's the anatomy of the back. The front, as I've already said, has like a giant illustration. It has the word that goes with the symbol. This is my Pokemon, okay? This is my culture and my Pokemon. And then, yep, the specific description of the symbol, the number that it is in the original deck, and then the chakra that it aligns with. So the third eye set is interesting. I don't know if you noticed, we'll go over it in a minute, but the third eye set, I actually only have 2 symbols that fall into the third eye. So I actually had space to create another symbol because I am selling them as sets, which was to create a whole new design and something really fun to just send in the post, which is what I just mentioned, my favorite tagline and the tagline that goes with my business, which is Bliss Be With You, with all these really sweet hearts. And that goes with the third eye set, which also has delicacy and the Be Still eyeball. So check this out. So cute. I love that that one's pretty unique. And the bee still was the first card, and it might have been the first image that I painted also. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. It's really interesting to see the art blown up this big. I will say that. So we have two more chakra sets to show you, and then there is another option for like a bigger selection. So let's get into the, what is this called? This is the crown set. So we have Open Channel, Journey to Joy, and Harmony, which if you were just on my personal page, I pulled the Harmony card for my personal spread today, and they've been with me all of Samhain, and I'm having a deja vu time with my spiritual journey right now, which is great because it's just reminding me to be consistent and stay the course. So those are all sweet. And what I love about the crown chakra set is that they're all in line with each other. So the numbering on these, it goes 9, 10, 11. Just, you know, how like the universe works sometimes. That's really cute, I think. So that's the crown set. And then technically the last set is not a chakra. It is the shadow work set, but that's all about reflection. And it's curious, you know, like I really like these cards for the idea of this new era we're in as a collective and communicating. Like, we're about to be authentic with each other. We're being for real with each other and having tough conversations. And I think that's where these come in. This set, it's like, who are you going to send this to? Sit with shadows. But like, no doubt people are going through tough stuff all the time. It's not just appropriate to reach out to someone when they're doing really well. It's actually appropriate to reach out to someone when they're going through a big change, when they're completely raw and like starting over, or if they're going through something really deep, or if they're completely shifting things. So I like that this set exists, and these all give you an opportunity to enhance your authentic expressions no matter what's going on in someone's life. So this is the shadow work set, my cuties here. And these two are together in the set too, so it's like 17 and 18. It's interesting. So yeah, they're just supposed to be this visual reminder of wellness and healing, whether you like tuck them away in your keepsake box, or you do pin them or frame them or have them on display. They're that reminder. Okay, so I guess I've wrapped them up, so I can't technically show you, but these are what I'm calling, so those are all sets of about 3. The only one that has 4, which is at just a slightly different price point, is the heart chakra set. So they're all sets of 3 except for heart chakra happens to have 4. And on my website, those sets are all $250 a piece of cards. So then you add them together. So the 3 card set would be $750, and the 4 card set with the heart is $10. Now you can get even a better price and get the postcards for about $2 each in the rainbow body set. So I've taken 1 card out of each of those categories that I just showed you, root to crown to also shadow work. And you get 8 cards in a set, and it's it's a bigger bundle, but it's an assortment, so you don't really know. It's a surprise what you're gonna get, but it has 1 from each section, so that's kind of cute too, and is the best value for sure. And I already just shared that with you. Yeah, so those are the options, are to put them as sets. Either a 3 card set to 4 card set, or move into the territory of a rainbow body. And I love the association with rainbow body, the rainbow serpent, which you can see in the shedding skin card there. And they're on my website right now. Like, I've just launched them. Of course, email saw it first. Email knew first. They have first dibs. So it would benefit y'all to be on the email list if you like to hear from me and what I'm up to. But yeah, that's the latest, that's the newest. I'm really stoked about it. So thanks for being here as I share about the different ways that the follow your heart line is branching out into altar and adornment accessories. This is just the beginning. It's 3 years into the symbolism, and it's just like providing more and more creative ideas for me, so I'm really grateful about that. Yeah, as I mentioned, I think on my other page, I'm tucking in for a couple of months. I'm preparing for the holiday market at Nurture, and I'm gonna bring these should I have them left, but right now it's just a limited drop. I'm just trying them out. I'm seeing if y'all like them, if you are on the same timeline as me to slowing down, and slowing down not only in my own movements, but in how I communicate with others. So if you like it, support it, get them as holiday gifts, or send your own communications with them. Send them to people you don't know. Send them to your representatives. Let's get some art in front of their faces. Let's like really make a statement. There's so many ways that you could work with these. I thought it would be cool to just like put one in a frame. I have a cute picture of me and Rex in here, my son, but I haven't been able to put them in a frame yet. So should we see how it goes? I hope it goes well, since this is like a full-on infomercial. Let's see, we could do like, it is a little dusty, I will say. Oh no, my frame is dusty, so don't judge with that, but let's put the worthy card in and see what happens. Shall we? This is an experiment. Okay. Worthy card is from the solar plexus set. Oh, it's sweet. Can you imagine? So they are all vertical also, so that's something to note. That's cute. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? And it still has the space, at least for this frame, it still has the space for the description as well. Worthy crown, symbol number 24, solar plexus chakra. So yeah, if you're interested in learning more about the symbolism, I'd recommend checking out that video I have on YouTube. I'm like, it's like an hour of storytelling, maybe a half an hour, between half an hour and an hour of storytelling about all the symbols and the stories behind them, and like ancient stories. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more. I just want to see. And I also want to like test these out on my vision board. This is fun. So yeah, toryrarick.com. Link is in the bio if you want to access a set for yourself. I think I did the shipping pretty like reasonably because I'm shipping you paper. Shouldn't be too extravagant. Prosperity. You know, this is my bae. I already have her framed, actually. I have her framed in like tiny card form, but you know, she's my bae. She did the whole thing. So thank you, cannabis. If you're not a cannabis lover in your life. So yeah, I have ideas about how to utilize each one, but you can get creative yourself. Like the exhale card might be cool. It's the picture of the lungs after someone has a surgery or has just had a big accomplishment, and it's the season for them to rest. Or you know, the planted in power card might be amazing for someone who just rooted down in a new home, almost like a homecoming, a housewarming, hello, something like that. The satisfaction card, I'm gonna send that to someone who I just had a really amazing experience with this year and has helped me come full circle, and maybe I could send them the full circle card on some manifestations that I've had. So, okay, now it's back to my fam. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to show you this new set of really exciting merch, if you will, but intentional merch that I hope you enjoy and your friends enjoy too. All right, that's it for me. toryrarick.com if you want to shop. Pass it along to your stationery loving friend. Please let them know about me. It's tidy. All right, thanks for sharing today in this time. Bliss be with you.